Danse. Greetings, good morning to all my people, to the world. Now, let's see if anyone will come and join us. Yes, just come and chat about Danse, Stephen. Hi, Danse. Also, too, I received Richie's email. I'm going to email him, let him know too. And Candy, yay, Andrew, Danse, greetings, everybody. I'm going to talk about my trip, and I'm also going to answer questions. I will be doing a, I've been invited to do an interview with Richie and Walzo. I can't say Wajo. Forgive me, don't spank me. So, and this will be on the 10th, May 10th. This is Mother's Month, and it's honor that they invited me. I have a Zoom meeting tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. Easter time. So that means 12 o'clock, midnight, my time. So, because I got to ask permission if I can show anything because of our native laws. But I do have some pictures of my own, and I'm trying to see how I can send them to them, because usually I just use the computer, but it's not sending it back. I don't have any of it on here, and I want to return this computer to a certain female, which I think it's time to give it back. I don't want no misunderstandings anymore. So, but my laptop, once again, is with the police department, because I had sent it to Mama Rainfeather, and that's when it happened about the it. So they recovered it on the laptop. Danse, Bob, and Maddie, I have your package. It will be going out today. I didn't have time yesterday. I know I said I would send it out. I just put my hair in braids. Now, excuse me. Now I found out why I'm having so many headaches. I was getting a few visions, and I didn't like them. So either Wajo or Richie will be, or is it Sam? I will send you, either one of you, emails, and I don't think any of my friends or colleagues were going live. I don't like interfering with other people's lives, but Baloney Face was just going live, so I don't care about that one. Anyway, to talk about my visit. Confirm your meeting. Oh my goodness. So they're live? Yeah. My hubby was ready to see me come home. Yeah, he missed me. Also, I feel that doing this trip with a little bit out of my bubble, out of my comfort zone in the beginning. That was my husband, everybody. Say good morning. And Goodness sake. I feel lopsided. There we go. I feel so. I feel uncomfortable using this laptop now. I'm sorry. I was going to use my phone. My husband says, no, use it. Don't worry about it. We'll get you a new computer. I'm like, those are expensive. And to find one at a electronic place, sometimes they're too much. And he's maybe one of his buddies can build me one. My trip to Michigan, it was awesome. Transferring from plane to plane, I'm so glad I did. I asked for assistance because it's very hectic. And it was hard for me to leave my husband. But he says, go have fun. Go do what you need to do. And yes, I usually go with colleagues, my other brothers and sisters, Native brothers and sisters. But it had been, I think, like 2 years since I traveled like that. Yeah, because it's been 1.5 years with my leg. And I was excited. We got to the airport just in time. And people are very rude that work at the hospital. You know that? My husband was just trying to get information. Brother John, blessings to all. Everybody, please welcome Waljo. You'll see on my community here, his name is Stephen. He is Richie's B's colleague in their investigation. Please welcome him, everyone. He's been in here a few times. Robin, don't say baby. And Candy also is new. And Andrew. These 3 beautiful creatures are new. Please welcome them all. My heart goes to you all. My blessings and my prayers. Welcome to my journey. And I'm really excited. Today I woke up happy. I didn't have no more visions, but yesterday I was getting quite a few visions. And Orba, which is my clan, she's back. She said that relatives were nice, and I said okay. So she has. Andrew is part of the. Oh, okay. Well, Andrew, much blessings. Thank you. I'm honored. I try to help as much as I can to other channels because it is important. I had spoke to another sister, Native sister, and she was saying, you got to have permission to do many things. And I said, yes, I know. She says, our Native laws are very sacred, and I understand that. Say, Michelle, good morning, sweetheart. I just met your email. As well, we have another 2 new ones, Michelle and Aspen Blind Production, which is Alfonso. He is a beautiful man. Sí, 5 when no contas, Señor. Everyone gets excited when they're going to an adventure, right? I was excited. But I was also hesitating on some stuff. The airport was kind of rough in the beginning, but then after everything was calmed down, I also, Danse, SONGAA, my son is here. And he just blew me off now. We're at the airport as I'm sitting in the airplane. and I'm writing down things that I want to do and go and meet. Um, I get there, and they're there. My Sangha and his wife Alicia. They're sitting there waiting. I'm like, who's that over there? But they were to the left, sitting down. And the person that was trying to push me was trying to push because I was in the wheelchair and pull her at the same time. My son is a gentleman that he is. He came up, he goes, "Do you mind I grab my mother?" And he looked, and then he looked at me. I said, "That's fine. He can push me. We're going to go out." He says, "Okay, thank you." Now, courtesy to give, a tip for the volunteers. Well, I'm not sure the volunteers, but to us, they're volunteers to help us get from one section to a next section. I did give him $5, but I didn't get a thank you. So that's okay. That's fine. I know that his mind was going, "Oh my goodness, I got this woman and I got this woman." And he was like out of breath. I'm like, I hope I'm not the one that's, He goes, "No, no, no, no. You're fine. You're fine." Um, then we get into Sangha's vehicle. I'm 5'8". He thought I was going to be like 5'5" short. No, I'm tall. I'm right at his shoulder. And I get inside his Jeep, and he goes, "Do you need help?" Nope. Nope. I got it. So I got into the Jeep, and we all hugged and said, "It's good to see you." We get there, and they asked me if I'm thirsty or hungry. I said, "No, I'm good right now." So we're taking off, and oh, beautiful trees. Now I know why the Satanga is the big witch. Like it. It is so beautiful. It's very peaceful there in Michigan. I could feel Mother Earth. She's still growing. Um, the homes are historical homes. We got to the house, got out. He drove right on his grass and get me to the stand. My husband does the same thing. He'll drive whatever over just for me to get there and let's walk. I said, "You're okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." I put everything in the room and stuff, and it was beautiful. I sat in the swing, and then we were thinking about what we should make for dinner. I said, "I can cook something, or we can have pizza." So, that's what we did. If anyone wants to come on and join, they're welcome. I'll send you guys a link. It was my birthday month, so the whole month is called the fun month. 59 years young this month. We call it the Mother's Month. Just like Richie said, we do the same thing too. But happy birthday. Let's all say happy birthday to Robin. 59. Wow. That's a good number though. So it's okay. So we went, I was like looking back and forth, and my goodness, there goes one police. And then down the ways, I can hear cars racing. So I was like, "Oh, no, no. Sorry, everybody, but I have to go back to work. I'm just getting off my lunch break." But I thought I would, thank you. Thank you so much, Ojo. Much love and peace, and I will be talking to you soon. Oh, always. I will always be there for you guys, no matter rain or shine. So you don't work too hard, okay? Hi. So, then here comes another one. And they're just cruising around, and then we're like, what's going on? And then Alicia found out that they found a body down by the park, when then the hospital's right there too. So I was like, wow. Then here comes another one and another, and then a sheriff. Then after that, we kept hearing all night some cars, I think it was a Charger, doing donuts. You can hear it, and it comes past us, goes up around, and behind us we hear it too. So we took a ride, and we're over here looking for trouble to see no donut from the screech from the tires. Mm-mm. Must not been the professional. Don't know how to do it. Yes, I will see you Saturday. It's 3 o'clock my time, 6 p.m. your time. Also, let's see. Then, okay. So after that, then where's Jackie drives up, and it was nice to meet her, and she came and she unloaded, and then we all sat on the swing and talked and said, well, we're gonna have dinner. I said, how about pizza? And I feel like having a beer. I don't really drink, but I will have a beer or maybe a glass of wine. And we did. Then after that, we ate and talked around about everything and showed me the house, and it was very warm and welcoming. Then I met Chris, so it was honored. I was very honored to be there. Um, we the next day we got up. They brought me coffee. It was beautiful. I mean, I was a little spoiled, and I appreciate that. Jackie, the same thing, asked me if I needed something. I said, no, I'm good. Thank you. I got my coffee. Sandra got me my coffee. As if I was hungry. No, I don't really eat in the morning, but there's days I do and days I don't. Laser, Dansei, sweetheart. Welcome. So, after that, we sat in there, enjoyed the morning, and watched the beautiful birds come. And then we were looking around his house for prints, and there was quite a few. Mine clan, she came. She will always follow me. I have to tell her where to stay when she comes. I will talk to her and say, hey there. Now, there's been times that people will say, oh, you have imaginary friend. No, that is completely different. Sometimes your children don't even understand what you're going through or where you've been around, but it's okay. So after that, we said, what are we going to do? So the first day, I believe we just really rested. And towards the afternoon, we went grocery shopping and drove around to the dollar store, to Myers, which is like a Walmart. And I really liked that store. It was nice. I really did enjoy myself. Um, Also, if you guys want to come in on the board here and click that link, and you can. You don't have to actually show your face if you don't want. But we got some things that we needed, and it was fine. Oh, we have a guest that wants to join us. Let's see. Let's all welcome this young man, and his name SONGAA.
Hello, 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 everybody. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Yes, loud and clear. Oh,
Trying out the new mic.
oh,
Fancy.
wonderful. So, I mean, I was just talking about how we went to the Dollar Tree and how we went to Myers to go get some groceries because we wanted to do a surprise birthday party for Jackie.
Yep.
And Alicia was going to make a cake and, to make her welcome just as well as myself. And it was nice.
Yeah, but somebody didn't show up for the birthday party.
Well, true. I was going to get to that part. It's sad to say that Jackie did leave. She only stayed 2 days. And I asked Alicia Tuesday night, can you please make Jackie's birthday cake because she's leaving, I think. And I felt it. It was a pleasure to meet her. And she was kind.
Yeah, she was.
We did try to make her feel comfortable. But if not understanding who I am, what I am very independent. Don't like hovering. I don't, I would love to hug and shake hands, but not hovering. I do need space. Like I even told my kids, SONGAA and LISHA, give me space, and to make,
She pushed me.
I did. I am who I am on here and out in person. I
Same
don't
here.
change anything for anybody.
Same
If
here.
I need to change, it's for my husband, not for my kids, my husband, and myself. So, but it was okay. I try to make her feel comfortable and everything, but it's okay. She felt that she needed to leave, and I was not going to stop her, but I'm okay. But I was trying to show Alicia and SONGAA how to make the sauce because, when I cook, it's usually me in the kitchen and I'll do it my way. But she did help. She did cut the tomatoes and the lettuce. She asked if there's something she could do, and I did. But I just like, if you want to watch how I'd make it, stay like a little distance so you can see, not like over me or right next to me, because I need air room. I'm going all over the stove,
She don't like
'cause I
nobody in a bubble.
No, but she understood and she did back up and she did help me with the lettuce and tomatoes. So I think that's when I made enchiladas, red and green,
Yep.
and fresh pot of beans. Cooked it and then, oh, I have another person. It's Alfonso.
Hola.
Hola,
Buenos
¿cómo
días.
estás?
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, bien. Ese es mi niño.
¿Su niño? ¿Cómo?
Sí, es mi niño. You're
Su
my
hijo.
son. I tell him.
¿Cómo si usted tiene la misma edad?
Pues no
De
sabe
26.
español.
¿Sabe español?
No, él no sabe español, nada más inglés.
Oh, so how can he be your son if you guys look both the same age in your 20s?
No, you know, you know. No, no, you know, I'm too old.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were like in your 20s or 30s.
No, but gracias, thank you, high five, but no. I wish.
You wish.
No,
So your son's a priest or no?
no, he
That's
just loves.
Oh,
He loves
you're looking at
crosses.
the bear claw.
oh, okay. I thought he was. I thought he looked like a priest from scenes.
No, no es un patrono.
Oh, okay.
Lord protect him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry if I don't see right.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was just telling about my trip to Michigan. So, but as I was saying in cooking, because usually I make first tortillas, either flour or corn for enchiladas, and I used corn this time. I bought the corn, the bag of corn tortillas this time. So you put it in the oil and then the sauce, and you miss me. So then I was shredding. I see who shredded the chicken, Alicia or you did?
Alicia. I started it and Alicia finished it.
Yeah, and then I cut it because after shredding, you got to cut it and then put it in there.
And I left the kitchen so the women can go out there. So, your friend wouldn't feel left out. So I left out of the kitchen.
Yeah. After that, I rolled up everything and just 1 second. Are you?
Did you guys celebrate Cinco de Mayo yesterday or no?
Yo, no, I didn't do nothing for Cinco de Mayo.
No.
No.
Es que where I'm from in New Mexico, the church I went to, we have a mass cada año para el 5 de Mayo.
Ah. Sorry, let me answer this. Someone wants to do a video chat, and I'm trying to say no.
Like I know where I'm from in Las Cruces, we have in Alamogordo, we have a mass by 5 de Mayo.
Yeah, I know that they do a lot for, the church does a lot for Cinco de Mayo or the Madre Mary. The church does a lot of.
El Día de la Virgen también, el día 12 de diciembre.
Aye.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Everybody just.
Are you familiar with the corsillistas, corsillos?
Sí.
How did that work? Porque casi ya no existen acá, ¿verdad? Los corsillos.
Well, it is different. Blazer, you sound low. I keep turning it up. Okay, well, let me finish my story so that way I can get on. Then I was showing them how to do it, and we had onions in it, fresh beans, and then I drained some of the liquid. I like to use the liquid of the beans because it has more protein after boiling. So you get the pan kind of warm with a little bit of oil, and then again, you can put down, and then you smash the beans. So I don't add no salt or anything to it because it already has pepper, salt, garlic salt, and all that. So I smashed it down, add a little bit of milk to it and some cheese. And then at the end, I had added chorizo to the beans. So we mixed it. This is how my husband likes it.
I
My
went and got
family,
some more to do it.
we like it like eating it like a little bit of soupy, but both. We do both. So I made a lot, a big pot, and that should last like 3 servings, in 3 days for servings. Oh no, that didn't last. So then Tuesday, that was
I still have
Saturday.
some of that froze. Froze a
So
little bit.
then there was left, there's still half a green and half a red. The pound I use, it did 8 this way, so it's 16, 17, 18, 20 in each one. And there was half of the green and half in the red, so we put it, while it cooled down, we put it in Ziploc bags, and then we put it in the freezer. Same thing with the beans. I smashed it all. Still this much. So that's maybe about a pound. Put that in the freezer. Then we sat around outside and enjoy, and then we said, okay, we're going to do a hunt. We did a hunt. When? Tuesday.
One of them days.
I almost lost my days.
I didn't keep track of all that.
So then after that, well, SONGAA, he did post on my and his chat room, and he was taking pictures. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Yes.
Yeah, and I came back with a cold.
I told you, Michigan weather.
And so
One day it's raining, then snowing, and sunshine out, 90-degree weather. So that's Michigan for you.
it was nice. It was really nice. I liked it, the weather. So then that day, we did go around. We asked Jack if she wanted to join us, and she said no. So she stayed at the house
Sure did.
with Chris. And we stopped to get something to snack on. Then we went driving around, looking at some property. And I was sending the pictures to my husband, and he seemed to like what I liked, the property out there. Then we went to the casino.
Oh,
You all
yeah?
have a casino?
Oh.
You have a casino in here? But I was like, do they have a bingo hall here? No.
They used
was
to,
like,
but COVID shut that down.
So then after that, we walked in. He goes, I'll drop you guys here and I'll go park. So Alicia and I right away started walking. We left him behind. And we said, we'll just meet you downstairs. Because we had to go through a walkway and then some, what do you say, some stairs.
I don't know. They call it excavator or something like that, where you get on the stairs that move automatically, go down or up.
Michigan changed temperature like the lottery numbers. Oh, you tell me about it. Your guys' lottery tickets are more expensive than it is up here. I was like, wow.
I don't play it, so I don't know.
Well, you should. So then we get there. We see Alicia's like, oh, I like this one. She likes to play quick hits like I do. But also you have to have like the energy to really know what machine. But there was two machines that kept really calling me. And I tried the quick kicks on the end. I always like to play the ones on the end because people really bet high on it and they can't get it. So if you play at 88 cents, you get like bonuses and earn the money that way. So I did play and it didn't really do me much. So I played this other one and it was like had the red little devils. And that machine was number 13.
Ooh, your number?
My number. I love 13. If anybody on here don't like the numbers I say, I'm sorry. To me, those are like challenges, but there is nothing wrong with 13. 13 is the letter M for my son, Martin, N for mom. So please don't be offended.
I was born on January 13th, so I'm not offended.
See? But somebody was offended. Oh, yes. That one is the one that after we played, there's me and Alicia playing. We both went to this one. It kept drawing me to it. And yes, she put a 20 in, I put a 20 in, and yay, I got a bonus right off the bat.
Oh, mom's machine was the whole time. Lisa's looking over like every 2 seconds.
I haven't gone to a casino in 20 years.
Yeah,
Well, her machine was really talking.
it was going down, and then it got another coin. I got a free another spin. I had it up to 60 spins, and I came out
on that
with
one.
$318 out of a $20 put in.
Wow. She came out with more, but she kept putting it back in.
Actually,
It was for something.
Like a grand, but
well, I had $25 when I went to the casino, and I came back with the same amount.
Well, sometimes it's good, and sometimes but it was a hit and run. That's what my husband said. Let's do a hit and run. So that means like an hour or 2 hours, and that's it. But yes, it was an hour and a half, and we left there happy. I said, let's cash our tickets in and go our way. So I put that money away, and I had fun. We did. Then I said, what are we going to have for dinner? Well, there's still chicken. Okay. So I made chicken mole and rice again. You guys want beans? Don't matter. Don't tell me that because I won't make it. So we had the mole with rice.
That's what I had. Mole arroz.
See.
First communion in 2000.
Yeah, it was lovely.
And they were once again, Alicia and SONGAA were watching me because you have to have the pan hot. Then you add like 2 tablespoons of oil, so it's on the bottom, and then you add 1/4 flour, and then chili powder, brown salt and pepper, and then you mix it, and then you allow it to get to a dark brown, which almost looks like a brick red. So, Griff came. Oh, thanks, Griff.
This is how we measure. 3 dabs of this, a little splash of this, a little dab of that.
I don't know how to use measuring cups. My hand and just eyeball.
Yeah, the way my tias are like that. My tias and Juarez. They cook like that.
So then I said, okay, I used the broth I get a little olla, which is a small pot, and I get the broth and the pollo, which is chicken, and then use the mixer as you're going, and then it gets really thick. You got to add more and go again and again. Then if you don't want it too thin, because then it's too watery. It's nothing. You
1
don't want
hour
it too
later.
thick. You want to try to find where you feel that it's a little thick, because as it sits, it gets thicker. So I had to add 4 more, like half, because I use another big pot, and then I start putting all the chicken in it. That was gone too. All I had was 1 little bowl of rice and a few things of chicken and just the sauce over that. SONGAA, LISHA, and Chris and Jackie, they munched that down. So there was no leftovers of that one. And then after that, we had the birthday cake. So
Birthday cake turned out pretty good.
yeah, it was very moist. And then after that, we allow her to open some gifts and stuff. So, and it was okay. And then Jackie left Wednesday morning. And then we decided to sit outside, said goodbyes, and then we sat there and looked at each other. What do we want to do today? So we kicked back and just talked and enjoyed.
Come on. Say hi.
Corona!
He hears you. He's over here just staring away.
What you doing, babies? Where's Nana? Where's Nana? Where's your Nana? Come on. Where's Nana? And
Oh, he's already. Yeah, you missed it.
Corona and Pooh, I would sit there and they all both be right on me. Pooh's kind of blind and he's old. I told SONGAA, he'll be going soon, but I'm not sure when. He was get next to me, and then Corona didn't like it, and he wanted to be right on me. I said, there's room over here. And then the same things with the cats. They would come around me too. Then I think it was Thursday that 13. Oh, yeah.
Pooch is around 13. He's like 13. Oh, yeah.
It's a prime, but 13 too is in the Bible.
13 disciples. I got them up there somewhere. There's one there and one there. One over
But,
there.
they talk about it,
Over here.
And then I also said something about the 666 and 13. Those have been my number. If I lose my subscribers because of that, that's on you. I don't force
What's wrong with the number?
It's a number. 666 is Mama Rainfeather's address.
That's a man-made number for the mark of the beast and devil and all that. So,
but see, I don't claim it as that. But people take it very disturbing. Well, if you do take it disturbing, then that means you've been doing witchcrafts or something. But not me. I don't do things like that. 666 was Mama Rainfeather's house number, and she liked it. And then mine was 13, and that's the alphabet M. My daughter's name is Marie, so.
And I was born on
But again,
13, so I don't have a problem.
See?
Well, SONGAA's favorite time of the year is Halloween, so I like all the numbers.
But I don't want to offend anyone because of that. That's why I said, if you don't understand that, I'm sorry. Let's see what some people have been saying. Okay, let's go. Don't say elder. Okay, let me see. Don't say elder. I just got back from the doctor. Fine, sitting down and having a coffee. Missed this morning rushing. Oh, don't rush, member. Don't rush. I hope your doctor's appointment went well. Sam, there is some things I can speak about, like I was telling Waljo, but I will email Richie or you, whichever. I did receive the link, so I have that saved. Make sure, because I go through and I press for email and then delete. So let me make sure I didn't delete it. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Okay. No, I did delete it. Thank you. All right. Good. Okay. So, Bob says, SONGAA. Yeah, Sam, this is my native son. And
Hello. Out.
Blazers. No, don't do that. He does it to joke with me every time. Yes, I love to cook and stuff, but I need space. So let's see. Then we had food. We had for Jackie's birthday. I think we made it the day she left, right? Wednesday, we barbecue ribs,
Yeah, I think it was the day she left. Yeah.
brats, ribs, brats, and hamburgers. They were all good. I could only eat one meat and one broth, and then macaroni salad, potato salad, and cake for dessert, leftover cake. But during the night, I kept going to go get macaroni, and I'm like, there's this, there's just, I'm like, I come back again to go get another, because my bowl was just a cup. I went back and I'm like, it's gone. Who ate it?
Told you I was a pasta.
So I got potato salad. I like both. So I ate that with a piece of meat. And then I went to go get my hamburger and I ate half of it. That thing is so thick.
That's Biggie burgers. They are thick.
I have the cats, the dogs. Then I half of it was gone already, and then they all look at me. I said, "Okay." So I gave everyone pieces to eat. And then the son comes up, stop begging for food. They're not begging. I offered. So, and then let's see. Thursday, I made tamale pie, right? Or is that pizza night? Pizza night. Yeah, it was pizza night again. And I go away beer. I couldn't drink half of it. I couldn't drink it all.
Them 3 cervezas are still in the refrigerator. That's how much we drink. So
then after that, we talked, watched a little bit of TV, talked around. So we were thinking to go to Ohio, but somebody kept changing their mind, and then made me feel that I couldn't make a right decision. So I'm like, okay. Then I had let Mike and Jack know because they had texted me saying, hey, are you still coming on? And I said, I'm sorry. I wasn't able to make it. And I felt really bad, especially because how you know, Mike is always on his journey, and I've helped him to get started and everything. And but it's okay, you know. I'm gonna come back out, and then we can all drive out there. I don't mind the drive, but forgive if you hear someone talking. That's my husband. He's loud because he's kind of deaf.
Huh?
And I'm plus he's in a Zoom meeting, I think, or on the phone. So I made the tamale pie. Now the same pan I use for the enchiladas. It's about 4-inch deep, and the tray is what 13 by 10.
Yeah, we measured. It says on the bottom 13 by 10. Yeah.
So here I put the corn. You can do again flour or corn. So it goes. I did the corn.
I call that one the last supper.
4 and 4. Then you put cheese, the meat, tomatoes. We didn't have onion. Didn't have olives, and a little bit of lettuce in it. Then put a little bit of juice. The mole juice that I use, I had to make it fresh. I never use leftovers. I just make it fresh. Pour that on top. Again, another layer of tortillas, meat, cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, a little more mole on top. Again, another layer. The same thing. There were 4 layers. So whatever is left, I always just put that on top and then smother it with cheese. Cheddar cheese is the best, but you can use the mixed tacos, Monterey Jack, mozzarella. I don't think you can use, but if you want to mix it all together, that's fine. And let it cook for about 25 minutes and at 350 degrees in the oven. And then you start to see it bubble, simmers, and the house smells so good.
Careful if you do it too thick like Mama did and it runs all over.
I left it too high. That's how I make it. You didn't have a sheet underneath like I did, or foil underneath.
The oven even thought it was fire.
It burned itself. Hey, I got number 13 on my live. Yay. So, anyway, after that,
You better go play it.
I better check my husband's lottery ticket. Yes, Sam was even in Vegas. But we didn't. Oh. Robin says, Blazer, Ohio weather is the same way we stay. It's the only place you can have 4 seasons. And when, oh no, honey, that is not the only state. Hawaii is the same way too. California is the same way. Certain parts of California, that is. It's how Mother Earth says with the Creator. We need showers here, or we need floods here. We need snow there, or just give us a gray day.
Colorado like that también.
And New Mexico, ¿verdad? Mexico
Parte
City.
Parte de northern New Mexico, como Portal, Santa Fe, Albuquerque.
Tampoco Texas. The same thing in Texas too.
Northern Texas como amarillo. Yo digo, like Amarillo, Texas.
I love Mazuro Polo. Oh, cheese all over rice. Yes, that sounds so delicious. It's a prime number. JP says. Griff says the 12 positions of the 13 was picked after. Yes, you're right, Griff. They shift the good into the bad, and the program you stayed away from it. But now, let's talk about the investigation. Okay, good. We can send me a message. Alrighty. Good, Otto. I am so sorry. I just saw you. Danse, greetings. Oh, thank you for stopping by. Bob says, howdy, Sangha. Sangha, you wouldn't let Mama eat from the bowl. She had to use a cup.
I bought fancy bowls. If they want a bowl.
I wanted a cup.
We even have soup cups and all that. And she still wanted the regular cup. So
yes, my sweet daughter-in-law, she wanted me to have a nice plate set, and I'm very proud of her. She did make me feel very comfortable at home. Danse, John, many blessings to you also. Okay, meow. Blazer says meow. Oh, I love to get your enchilada recipe. I've been using Training Room's recipe. Okay, I will send it. I've sent it to quite a few people. They were asking me why I was there. What is your recipe? Well, what I think I'll do is maybe one of these days I'll go live and I'll show you how I make it. I think I will have to set up the phone to do it.
I told her she's got to start a cooking channel. It'd be a hit.
I would go. Blazer says, I would go all Garfield like a pan of lasagna on it. Oh my goodness, everybody did. Not just the tamale pie, not just the mole, not just the enchiladas. Oh my goodness. What else? Those were the three. I thought we made more.
The pork one that you made or whatever, I don't know what the name of that was,
but the chili verde.
That one there, the chili verde. Ooh. And then the burritos you made after it with the leftovers. Whew. That was my favorite.
Ooh, someone is burning plastic around here. Oh my goodness. Close your windows until they stop. But yes, when we eat shopping, we also bought the pork butt. Or you can use the pork butt or the shoulder. They're big roast. Like so, oh man, dude, nasty. So it was 8 pounds. And I had to slice it and then chop it into little cubes.
Technically, happy I was trying to help, but
nope.
She's stubborn. No, I gotta do it myself. Then I was cheering around in the background, guys. I was like, "Mama, you can do it."
Romana, do you make empanadas? I know how to make them. It's like the masa, you just make it out, and then you can use cheese and beans, or you can use meat and potato, or just potatoes, and you smack it over like a pie. You know those little eating pies, single pies you eat? It's the same thing, and then or you can make it round.
It's kind of like a pot pie.
Yeah, and then you put it in the oil, and
She makes tamales too. Ooh.
Yes, I do.
Homemade tamales.
Get $10. Okay. So the green chili verdes, I do. You cook the long green chilies, and usually you do about I'll say 8, and 4 jalapenos, onion, garlic, and then or you can use the can that says green chili.
I think I have a can that's still in the cupboard.
I think, yeah, because I bought 4.
There we go.
Sí, salsa verde.
Got that, and then I went and got more to add to the other so I can make it.
Yeah, you can use that.
Green chili.
The sauce.
Yeah.
So make it so that way it comes thick.
I went and got the red sauce.
That's either one of those to use for enchiladas, green or red. And you can use hamburger meat, shredded beef, chicken, or just cheese. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm glad you made it. I was just reading your email too. Try to get on here soon. Two, I had to rest a little bit. Corona. Where's Nana? Nana. Where's Nana? Hi, Corona. Where's Nana? You missed Nana already? Yes. Corona. Hi, baby. I know. Are you looking for Nana? Yes, you are, aren't you? Where's Nana at? Nana's not on the chair, no, on the couch.
He hears you, but he doesn't know how you're in the computer.
So the chili verde, you have to let it cook really, really good. Oh, you love them? Oh, okay. Well, maybe these days I'll make it too. So that way, I've been thinking about doing it. I'll show people how to make tacos. You can boil the chicken, or you can buy a chicken that's already cooked from the store. But too, it's good to have the one you cook, because you can use the broth into your rice. And I also do put a little bit, like maybe half a cup within the beans. That's to give it more flavor afterwards. Then I let it cook, get a little bit of brown, not dark brown, but a light as you're, turning it and letting it cook. Then when you see it, because I went from a skillet and then I had to use the bigger skillet after cooking all that, and it still came out good. I had onion in it with the chili, and after having everything in it, and then made another pan of rice. And you can put it on top, or you can have it on the side. I think we had beans with this one.
Yeah, beans, rice, yeah.
And then you can have it in 3 portions. Yeah, we did, because you mixed it all together.
Mm-hmm.
And that too, you can make like chimichangas or burrito out of it. That's the same thing as like the leftover, say, from the barbecue ribs. If you chop them up and mix it with some onion and tomato, and then you can add the leftover pork, because it's the ribs were pork. So you mix it together, roll it up, and then you fry it. And then you put either red or green sauce with some lettuce, tomato, and sour cream, or avocado. I would put avocado, but the avocados were expensive. I won't pay $1 for one.
I will. I like avocados.
Unless my husband loves avocados. Unless he says he really wants one, then I'll get it.
Oh, I love avocado.
Oh, of course you would. Of course. Sam, are you still?
Smash it and eat it.
Does any of you play musical instruments or no?
Mande?
¿Alguien toca instrumento o no?
¿Quién? ¿Mini?
Sí.
You don't play instrument like a guitar or harmonica?
Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't play it like that, but I'll play like the harmonica when I go out for the Sasquatches. I'll beat on the drum, the native drum. I know how to play a little bit on drums. I get on the mic, karaoke, but as far as playing a musical instrument, I mean I can do a little bass and a little electric, but I just don't play like that.
You don't play like that, right?
Don't say.
Like,
Yeah.
like you never played in church or nothing like that?
Never played in the church or anything like that, but I used to sing a lot of songs in the church.
So you used to sing in church, right? In the
Yeah,
choir?
I used to sing up.
So did you have experience in the Spanish service or?
No, not like that. My mother was Spanish. She's from New Mexico. We were around there with the Aztecs.
Yeah.
She said that she lived in Farmington, New Mexico, so I stayed there for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I never learned Spanish or whatever. But besides when my grandma used to say "mijito," she used to say "Hey, mijito," and then "mijita," But
Yeah.
she used to make a lot of beans every day. We had beans every day and real corn tortillas or flour tortillas, and then Fridays we'd get fried potatoes. And that's all they ate every day was beans and tortilla every day.
Yeah.
But yeah, my grandma, she was really nice.
It's very potent.
They talk Spanish all the time or whatever, but I never did understand it. She never did teach us.
Yeah, well, I'm from especially in southern New Mexico and West Texas. Most of my family speaks Spanish too.
My mom does too.
I got family in Juarez.
My mother's maiden name is Merez.
Moretz.
Merez, yep. And
Okay.
they put their names together. They don't have middle names and all that.
Right.
So
They always use their last names.
Right.
It
Yeah.
could be
Rosalinda
it'd be like
together.
Rosalinda,
Yeah, it was
Garcia,
together. Rosalinda.
Yeah.
and those Gomez. They do all like
Like
multiple.
all four.
So
That was all.
it's
Yeah.
your name. It's your name, the mother's name, and the father's name.
Yeah, that's how they do it in Mexico. Yeah, that's how they do it.
Yeah,
in
the
Mexico.
old traditions. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico.
And some of them now they don't. When they're here in the States, they say no. Your
You
name
can't do that
is
here in the
like
States.
nope,
Yeah, you cannot do that here in the States. It's not permitted.
because it's too much on your
Yeah.
license
Yeah.
or IDs. Because if you,
Like-
for example, it's Ramona Lopez Gonzalez Gomez Fight. No, you can only hyphenate two.
Right.
So it could be like Linda, and if it's Rodriguez Lopez,
Right.
they're gonna cut out and it'll be LOP.
Right.
You're only allowed to have some. I don't know why, but
Chris is like that too. His name, Chris's name, his full name, and then no middle name, and then he's got his last name.
many females, or I should say, many parents have just a name and the last name. But I've always believed a name and a middle name and then their last name. But when you get baptized, you earn a name. So, like my Nina, she says, "You're Mary." I have two godmothers and two godfathers. My Nina Liz, she's Mexican. The other Mama Rainfather, Native. So she said, "No, we're not going to do it." But
I got some out there.
Good
Already done.
Good morning, Alicia.
You hear Mama? Alicia?
Huh?
You hear Mama? She's still like waking up. She said, "Good morning, Alicia."
Oh, good morning.
She would she'd probably pop her face on camera or whatever, but she's not dressed for the day, so we're probably not gonna get an appearance from her right now.
Oh, that's fine. I respect her. I know
Yeah.
when she's just waking up.
Yeah, she's just getting up, whatever. She's out there cleaning the kitchen all up.
Lisa Ann says, my friend's name is Samantha Perez Thomas. Yes. Yep. Oh, wow. Sparky and the clan is so sweet for that. Yes. I don't know if I was supposed to say anything. So he is the blessing. I'm just the third wheel.
Sparky's pretty cool.
My legal name is different from Sam, but my middle name is Angel because I was a miracle baby. A miracle baby that was mentally supposed to be, and I was named after the great Sam. Wonderful. You do have a very high spirit, and I would say you do have two guardians with you at all times. I think Alfonso wanted to play a song.
Yeah.
So let's allow him to play a song, and then I'm going to go ahead and speak a little bit more, and then I'm going to get off. I have to get to the post office to mail these packages off. And I also have to look for a dentist in my area.
All right. I'm going to play one of the Mexican church songs that I like to play.
Okay. He's going to play one of the Mexican songs that's from his church. I'm going to find it in Gracias.
So remember that song, Adiós Reina del Cielo?
Okay,
Sí.
everyone, give him a hand. This song is the que colores. You know, they speak of it a lot, and it's a blessing that, you know, we come together and celebrate. If you ever hear it in the church, in the Mexican church, they do sing it proudly, and you hear them like echoes.
Yeah.
So it's let me see how it's in English. It sounds way different than in Spanish.
Right.
Yeah, because they turn the words around. It's different. Yeah.
It is different from English. When you, I was trying to look for it in English, I couldn't find it. But the little kids will sing it in on stage. You know, like for catechisms,
Yeah.
they will have them to practice to sing, so that we'll sing it to everybody in church. I know I did that at one time. Like I said, I've been to all churches.
Yeah,
And
I never sing De Colores, because that was also one of the closing songs, and then also we mostly also sing Adiós Reina del Cielo, which I just played.
okay, you can go ahead and play that one.
Adiós.
And then
De Colores. Yeah, let me grab my guitar.
okay, and then
It's guitar music. Oh, it's going down up in here.
Yeah.
yes, it's almost the same thing, but it's in Spanish, and then some of the words are different. It's
That
very
ain't no
beautiful.
banjo.
No, you're
I
Mexican.
can't even see it.
He's surprised JP's not on here saying something in Spanish.
But I think somebody posted something, but I think it was saying if it's something in Spanish.
She said it reminds me of a song called "His Eyes Are on the Sparrow." The other one too is like the river from Santana. I don't know if you guys ever heard that one.
Right here, De Colores.
Lord. And the colors, the field, the love, all enduring the springtime. Many colors, the birds have their colors. Come every season, the colors of the rainbow will shine across the wide sky. And all love to see every bright color. You make my heart sing. And that is the Flores. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Qué bueno.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the song.
You're
And
welcome.
now I'm going to speak about the investigation, and then I'm going to sign off.
Well, I'm gonna jump off now. I'm gonna.
Okay.
I have the music sheet for De Colores. I could possibly email that to you.
Okay. Sí, está bien.
See.
Gracias.
Adios.
Everybody, thank Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Qué bueno. Adios.
Adios.
Okay. That was wonderful. Always enjoy to inspire others to continue to sing because it is music to our heart and brings joy. Many people do enjoy music as much as the Satangas. Satangas do love music. You can play any kind of music and they will enjoy it.
I love it all.
Yes, all kinds of music. Okay, we went Tuesday night to the hotspot of Sanga's hotspot. As we were driving, I already can feel. And then when we approached the park, I already heard. Oh, so I did one of my calls.
They were knocking and everything.
They were like lining up.
They were amped.
They were I hear giggles. I heard chatter as I was in. I wasn't even in yet.
She was standing going, and they were came alive.
You can hear like the stomping in the smashing of the leaves, and I was like filled with so much energy and joy. I'm coming. Give me time. I'm trying to learn how to put this the headlight light on.
Yeah,
I
the
couldn't
flashlight.
find it. I was so excited myself, and I'm remember how to turn it on. I had to have Alicia help me, and then to go live so everybody can watch. And I said, I see you. It's a blessing to see you finally in my flesh. Because I've seen you. Because I would go and sit and then observe where whoever's investigating in their area. And this is how I tell them, there is this. I'll tell you how far it is. But I couldn't believe it. They were like not even 2 feet away from me. I said, I see you. How are you? And then you could see like the hand wanting to come out from the tree on the side, and you can see the hand right there like this. And it was like, this is one hand. This is actually one hand. And Orville was
16 inches.
Yeah.
Pretty big hands.
My female is 10 feet. So she's very beautiful and like reddish brown. Now the others there she got along with, and she's been alone for many years. Well, I think she might have found a partner. And he has like a mohawk.
That's the medicine, man.
So that might be something. Oh, no worries, sweetheart.
Don't get mad when she goes back and forth now.
Oh, no, I won't.
Like somebody else, they got mad because theirs travels here and then goes back and comes back and forth, Because, if she met somebody, she's going to go back and they're going to come there and then back and then.
But you know what? It's not our business. They can come and go as they please. Nobody owns them. No matter. Yeah. Mine is 50 years plus. I have no control. Nobody can. I claim it as my clan, yes. Other people can claim it as their clan, but they don't have no control where they go because they do travel. Well, we were there. They did show me many things. There is a new structure that they're working on that we didn't even get there yet because I was so much getting drained afterwards. I watched him put out the goodies. Corona, poo.
That's Pooch.
Pooch. Pooch. Where's Nana? Where's Nana, Pooch?
He's doing what he normally does.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy, all right. He takes half of that couch. He's a big boy. So then when I was, see where this native man is? That's how big I was behind one. And he like had his, like you feel him put his hand on my shoulder. And I said, not too much because you're taking my energy and then I'll be really drained. Everyone was, they were coming out, the little people that I saw there and the dog man. I've seen 4 from little to medium to 2 large ones actually. And it was, the energy there is so high that you get so excited feeling that energy. Yep. And Wade, SONGAA and Jackie had put some chocolate out there. And I was like recording this way, but recording this way when I was facing the opposite of them putting down the goodies, the chocolates for them. And I'm this way. I could see him. I said, I see you. He's not even 2 feet away from me. And they're all smile. You see them like that. Could just see their lips. And I was really, really happy. It was a fantastic investigation. They showed me so much love. And when I was leaving, I said, it's time for us to leave because I was getting drained and I was getting tired. And I felt that I couldn't really move. I could feel everybody like just giving me the strength because I got so drained. Drained enough where both my legs and feet swelled up. And someone goes, I'll go get the car. And I'll bring the Jeep right up and do this. I said, no, I'll walk. They all walked with us. And I was honored. One will say, I will carry you. But my Arta and Orba, Arta is the clan from New Jersey. She was there for Jackie. But I also believe that, she's going to leave. Orba is mine. And she's actually like, she's 10 feet tall, and I'm glad she found somebody. But when I was getting tired, you could feel, and I would stop. I had to bend down because I just, like, they had lifted my energy. And I said, okay, I got it. I can do this. Danse, I had just mentioned you. I'm sorry. So, okay. Alfonso, thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias por la música con mi camina aquí de casa. I was telling him, thank you, Alfonso, for the music and joining my community. Casa is like community. Casa means home, but it's also mean community. But I kept walking. They kept asking, are you okay? Do you want us to get to? No, I'm going to do it. And then I did one more call back. And when I finally got outside, getting close to the Jeep, my mouth was so dry because of the energy. Was like, if you have a connection with them deeply like I do, no matter how many or what, are the spirits there too? Yeah, he's got some spirits. They don't want to leave. They're going to continue on, and they are relatives. They are natives. They had been there over 300 years.
That explains
There is two that are very, very high that I saw, and I asked them if they needed to go to the crater, to the light, and they said no. We enjoy ourselves here, and we protect those around us. So I was honored. I was really honored. That whole night when we got back, I think we got back at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I think I slept till what, noon, close to noon. And everybody was up. I was really tired. It had really drained me. Arbo came in the room and started speaking to me. And that's when she was telling me, things, Jackie was going to leave. And I said, okay. So Jackie did leave that morning. That's how I knew before she said something.
Which is kind of cool how they can do that. They can read people.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, they can mind read you. They can read you like a book.
This is why you need to keep your mind calm and relaxed, because you don't want them. They can feel you automatically, but you don't want them to know what is hurting you, what is, something heavy from the past or something. You can't do that, because they will. Also, too, his clan is very, very bright. They tell me they do go other places and they come back. Now, they also showed me that they're a very tight circle. They do interact with the little people there. They do act with the fairy there, because she was on, she or he, but I think it's a she, was there on the tree. So I know that people don't understand what is on this earth because they don't actually show them. And I'm going to say this too when on my broadcast that I'll be doing this Saturday with Richie B and Wojo. Everybody likes to put trail cameras. And they say that they put so many, thinking they're going to put one here, but then they put it over here, and they know what those are. They move them.
Yep.
They'll move to the side or the other way, but never towards their way. They do warn, I will say this, they do warn the juveniles, the young ones that come back and forth. They do that. And as I say, they move them, they do them because they know they're there. People think that they'll catch them. You might catch some of the hair from them moving, but you're not going to catch more than that unless you catch them off guard, and that's very rare. Many people say they got them on camera. Well, good for you, because infrared, green, yellow, they know, you know. And when they cloak, I'm going to share this too. When they cloak and they're behind you, you're gonna only see a glare. So it's like, it looks like a mist. So you're gonna think it's a ghost. That is them.
Yep.
Also, learning about the clans and different fields, because there's brown, there's a tan, there's like a reddish brown, and then you have like it's a light gray and light brown.
That's
You know, they're all different, and they do have to ask. Okay, Griff, you can rewatch it, honey. No worries. You have a blessed day. They're in the spot was very calm. No one would rush up or bruff, you know. You didn't hear like grumps to be defended. No, you would actually hear them chatter, and that was more welcoming to me than I've ever felt. So I'm very honored, like I said. And when I laugh, I can hear them. They know that I'll come back. Yes, thank you. We did have a good time. Oh, I hope you liked it, Mike. I do apologize once again for not going, but someone called it quits during a week, and that was mainly going to be the transportation. But I was not feeling good. My legs got swollen still, and I did a lot of walking, and I haven't done that much walk in a couple of years because of my leg being broken. But Karen, greetings. It's been a long time since you've been on here. But again, I do thank SONGAA for you and Alicia for allowing me to be at the house with you guys, sharing your home. It was very honored, and I'll come back. And then this time we'll head out to Ohio and meet some other people there that I should have met them. And it hurt me. I did get a little sad that I didn't honor my word by going, and that I do apologize. But I'm a type of person that likes to keep my word, and I was unable to fulfill that. And I do apologize again. Also, too, I will be mailing back this laptop. So I will not have a laptop. I will be using my phone. And there is no more connection. I removed myself from this person. I wash my hands. This is the reason why I don't have very close friends, because I am who I am on here, and then off. I am the same person. I just wanted to share that. If you feel that I did something wrong, which I believe I didn't, but I'm not going to be accused of either. So, for that being said, that is washed out. It's a new day. Go on with my life and helping others in deep prayers and healing. It's important that, yes, I agree, Sparky. I will be mailing out that package today. I do apologize. Yesterday I had so much running around. I made a short video because I was too tired. I still feel tired. So my husband says, "Well, do you need another vacation to feel back so you can come back home?" I said no. But coming back, it was the longest and hardest time, because when SONGAA and LISHA dropped me off, they walked into the airport all the way into us so they can search and everything, my carry bags and myself. The one lady grabbed my bag. "You can't have this." And I grabbed her hand. I says, "No, you are not allowed to touch my bag. I'm a medicine woman. This belongs to me."
I witnessed it.
I cried. And the other lady that was ruling me through, and she says, "That's a tradition of the tribal. You're not allowed to touch the way you just did. You're allowed to touch it. You're allowed to touch the bag, but not like she was intense to grab it. Not asking me to take it off. She was like grabbing it, and it ripped. So I had to put a new string on. So when that happened, the way she grabbed it, right here is dark now. So that just tells me she has very bad negativity in her. And I was trying not to cry as much, and the lady says, "You're okay." I had explained to her that, you don't rip something off that you don't know their culture. So then the young lady took me up to my departure gate, and they said 20, I think 10 minutes. "Oh, the plane is on schedule." Are you kidding me? The plane was an hour late. Then, no, 45 minutes. Then they said, "Okay, mind me, I didn't eat nothing yet or drink coffee or water." And I was like, okay, maybe I should rule myself over here. Oh, goodness. So I'm like, okay, got into the plane. They said, "Okay, your jacket's considered a luggage." And I said, "No, I have it on because I'm cold." And I was wearing a turtleneck sweater. So after that, I got in the plane, went from Michigan airport to Baltimore. Now, Michigan's up here. Baltimore is way over here. And California is way this side. So I went backwards. Stayed there in Baltimore, had a layover 2 hours. I finally said, there is a bar right there, so I grilled myself there. I had water and a fish taco.
I love fish tacos.
So from there, then I went back, charged my phone, and let people know I'm still here. And then the plane finally comes, and we were on the runway for half an hour. We were stuck behind 3 other planes. It's, oh, we should be heading out in 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes. Went to 20 minutes. Oh, I guess we're stuck here. I will notify everyone when we are ready to take off. 10 minutes later, we are ready to take off. So I had to text my husband. I'm going to be at 8:20 our time, California time. So it took a long time. So I've been on that side of the United States going 4 hours just to get to California, Sacramento. And then they got me a wheelchair so I can sit. And the lady just parked me in front of the gate that I just came out of. She says, oh, this is your gate. I said, I don't think so. So I went to go look at it. The numbers were high and it was like kind of blocking it a little bit. So then 10 minutes later, the gentleman looked at me and says, are you okay? And I said, yeah, but I don't feel that this is my gate. Then he goes, oh no, he goes, let me get you somebody. You need to go on the other side of the airport, which is 20 minutes to get to the other side.
The A15 on the other end.
So they came and he had this tiny little young man. Mind you, I'm 5'8". I'm a little.
Ooh, is this the one that said something to you going up the?
Yes. This gentleman, as he was pushing me up, are you able to walk through the? I said, no, I can't walk. I'm swollen and I'm probably going to fall. He said, oh, he goes, you're too heavy. You're a big woman. I can't push you up this. I said, you're going to have to push me up there anyway. And he looked at me. He goes, don't have to be rude. You're the rude one. You're trying to say I'm fat. You just said you don't know if you can push this heavy woman up. So he did. And he goes, oh, okay, we got not this one. And he goes, oh, 8:12. Yes. And he goes, okay, thank you, and left. I barely got to my plane. Everybody was already on but me and 2 other people. So the lady, the stewardess came and helped me, and I got in, and I'm like, I need to see it for front because I'm not going to walk all the way back. A man gave up his seat for me and sat back, and I had his. And luckily there was nobody in the middle because I got hips. So I sat there, and the lady, the man stewardess, and he says, are you okay? And I said, do you need something to drink? I said, yes, please. So he got me some water with ice. And I finally got myself calmed down, and I was holding my bag and was praying. Then after that, says, okay, we're ready to leave. So they locked up, and then he goes, do you need more? And I said, no, thank you. He goes, can I get the cup from you? I said, sure. He took the cup because I already ate the ice too. After that, I told my husband, I said, okay, we're on our way. But that took us the longest time. Those 4 hours was the longest time in my life. I said, I'd rather give birth than that. I almost missed my plane because of this gentleman. The other gentleman, he missed the plane too because he had to get his ticket because he lost it. And while she was printing it, they closed the doors and he missed his plane. And I go, hey, that gentleman, he needs to come on. And she says, well, the door's closed. There's nothing we can do. I say, oh my gosh. So Then there was coming around giving drinks. I said, I'll have a Bloody Mary, please. I had a Bloody Mary. He brings me this little bottle of vodka. I'm like, oh my gosh. And a little cup like this was half a tomato juice. And I put half and I mix it and ice, and it was still strong. Do I get a salad with this and the olive? He goes, no, honey, I'm sorry. I said, okay, can I have some more tomato juice? Because no. So then I get home. I get to the airport, and the young man picks me up, wheels me. He goes, "Oh, where do I need to take you? You're going to an extended flight." I said, "No, you could wheel me to the front of the airlines, and my husband's picking me up." So my husband had a hard time, and while he was waiting for me out there, someone told him, "You can't park here. I'm waiting for my wife. She's handicapped." Gave him a big thing. He goes, "Well, I'm going to citate you, give you a ticket." "Well, then give me a ticket." He pissed my husband off. So here we finally come down, and he goes, "Where you at?" I said, "Don't yell at me." I said, "I'm in front now." "Well, I was just there, and that man got really ugly with me." I said, I'm sorry, but it's not my fault." So I get in, and then we even missed the exit to get on the freeway. Instead of going left, he went right. So we were going to Reno. No.
Reno.
Not quite to Reno.
Well, I remember you saying on the phone, like, "Are we going to Reno?"
I was like, goodness. It was. Then I called SONGAA, let him know I did make it to somewhat to Sacramento. But yes, that is my story. So I thought I'd share it with you. I like to travel, but not like that. And then on the Memorial Weekend, the 24th, my husband and I are driving to Arizona to go visit my son. I haven't seen my son for a while. Let's go back up here and read. I am with. Okay, I think I'm here. I am with you. I'm still recovering from jet lag. Need a vacation from a vacation. I know. Man, TSEA can be, yes, yes, they are. Bob says, Sanse Ramona. Hi. Many blessings to you, Bob and Maddie. Thank you for coming. Robin, Karen is saying hi to Robin. Beautiful day. Sam is saying she clearly does have a negativity on her. Yes, I felt many ugliness. Candy, don't say, sweetheart. Sparky says, sorry, lost chat for a minute. Oh, I didn't know you were gone. I'm sorry. All the work for the package, Mama. Yes, it is. It's just the things sometimes. My goodness, many people on the plane were getting mad, even with the stewardess. There was quite a few babies on there, and while the plane is moving, they were allowed to get up to walk back and forth with the little ones. But there was a couple of babies, and she goes, "Do you want a baby?" I go, "Do you want me to help you calm the baby down?" I can do that. And she said, "Sure, I'm just so tired. We got back from Texas to here, and now we're trying to go to Jacksonville." I said, "Why did you get on the other plane? That's only like 30 minutes or an hour. You're heading to Sacramento." She goes, "No, that was our original stop." I said, "Okay. Why are you moving and making spots on your..."
Oh, there was a spot there.
So, yes. Oh, thank you. I'm okay now. I am. Let's see. Oh. Brahma says, many blessings, everyone. I have to go yard work. Okay, sweetheart. Thank you for joining. I hope everybody does have a beautiful day. I yeah, they took my cane from me, Sparky. They took my cane. I told them I'm not going to walk without my cane because I will fall. I just had a broken leg and I'm still learning how to walk. I'm still healing from it. And believe me, I heal myself. I do as much as I can. And they said, is there a cane there? And they said, oh, hold on. And they gave me that cane, and the first time going that way out there. So I stood there with the cane in the machine, and they still want to pat me down. The lady says, what is that? She pointed, and I'm very grateful that she did that. She pointed at this instead of touching it. And I said, I'm a medicine woman. It's my protection medicine bag. She says, oh, is there any metal in there? And I said, no. She goes, okay. So after that, I was fine. But coming home, it's like, and then they said, oh, they couldn't find the cane. They found the cane, but it was shorter than what it is, and you can't make it big because I'm tall. And they said, okay, just put me through with the wheelchair. And the lady goes, I'll just pat you. And I said, okay. So I put my hands up, and she's patting me, and I'm ticklish. Oh, and I said, I'm sorry. She said, no. It already does it. She was done, and she says, oh, what is this? On my knee. I said, I had knee surgery, and I'm wearing pants this time, but growing up, I was wearing my ribbon skirt. And I said, there is a screw. Oh my, okay. So they got the wand and went over me after she patted me, and she said, oh yeah, you got some titanium in you. And then after that, they helped me put my sandals on. The young lady that was pushing me, she's the one that was telling that lady you should not be touching her bag like that. She's a medicine woman. And I asked her as we were going to my departure area, she says, well, my boyfriend is Mexican and native. I said, oh, and he wears his. I said, that's good. She said, his is a little smaller. I was like, oh, half my size? Yes. And that's a little one. I said, then he must have had his since he was a kid. Because as parents, we do give our children. So. All righty.
When they pat me down, when I go into like the courthouse and all that, I'll say it real loud, and I'll mess with them. I'll say, well, at least take me out to dinner first. Get them going.
In some airports, I think they need training again. So
here's the standard size, and then here's the smaller size.
Yeah, he had the small one. That's also mine, that little tiny one. I make those too.
You got this made for the kid. And then here's the big ones.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. My time has come to an end here. And I truly thank everyone allowing me to share my little story. I was going to talk about Mama Rainfeather, her story, but I'll save that for another time. I know that people enjoy listening to the story about Mama Rainfeather. Well, maybe if I'm not tired or I'm not too busy, I can do a short one. A short life.
So you need a nap.
I do. I didn't sleep very well last night. I was tossing and turning. Somebody kept trying to connect with me. So, and my nose being stuffed inside, it's different climate. So, Thank you, everyone, for listening. Much love. Sangha, thank you for joining, son. And if anyone is looking for protection medicine bag, you can get a hold of me on my Facebook or Messenger. Or if you're looking for a smudge kit, you can get a hold of me there too. Earrings. I gave a lot of my earrings away. When someone orders something for free, yeah. I'm waiting for some more beads to make because Maddie had broken her bead one, and I'm going to send them a different pair, but I want to send her back the original because it matches her necklace, the red one. So I don't have that much beads because I've been using them on the dream catcher. This is the one I did. Oh, here, let me, I gotta take this out.
Then click on your name so it blows you up. Blow your picture up.
Huh?
You can blow just yourself up on the screen. So you can take me off the screen, you know, so they can see it.
And these are all turquoise. There you go. This is a dream catcher, turquoise dream catcher. It is turquoise and brown. Turquoise is Mother Earth, and the brown is covering Mother Earth. Turquoise also is for grounding. This time, I use, instead of the fishing yarn, I use the string to do this because of the turquoise. There we go. These are all webs. Is to catch all the bad strings, the bad spirits, or negativity. So I have purple and brown, and then I have the turquoise and brown. These are 35.
The way materials are nowadays, it probably costs more in material.
Yes, that they do.
I went and got 2 pieces of leather to do the spear, and that was $21, and it didn't even do all the way down it like I want.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Thank you, Sparky. Thank you, Sam. Lisa, just let me know when you're ready to have the earrings. I do the round ones. I do like a teardrop with the feather in it, with different colors. Right now I have orange and green, I think. All right. Oh, Dansei Heidi. Greetings. Colorado. Awesome. I've been there too. Done a lot of powers there. All right, everyone. Many blessings to you all. Thank you for being here. And be kind to yourself. Remember, look yourself in the mirror and say, I love you. You're very important. So thank you for all my newcomers. I appreciate this. Also, I shall see you, if not sooner, Saturday at 3 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern Time on my broadcast with Richie B and Waljo and probably Sam. So it is Mother's Month.
Oh,
And
it is.
yes. So remember, what is the pear you wore the other day? Oh, that's bear root. Bear root is also very good if you have stuffy nose, good for your lungs, panic attacks. If you're having stomach problems, don't take a big bite, just a little bite, because that little bite can go a long way. I can't wait for you to be on. Oh, me either. I'm looking forward. The ones I had on the other day, the long ones. Here, I'll just get them. I'm trying to find me a like a drawer so I can lay them out instead of leaving them in the bags. Ooh. I also have different smudge sticks. So, I also have the other. You can use it on the hat. You can use it on your head. You can use it on your neck as a choker. And those are buffalo bones.
I'm gonna get off and finish watching you. Whatever. I'll holler at you guys later.
All right. Thank you. Love you, son.
Love you.
Okay. Here you go. I have these pair. And those are going for, those are 25. The same one. Who is mine? Oh, here it is. Also, I had made some bracelet ones. And I have them going for 18. Okay. Here, I had numbers on them, so. And the black ones. I did have orange, green, blue, red, and white. Those ones are 15. And here is, oh, there you go. Let's see. The loops. And I need to go find out where is my long ones that I wore. I thought I got tired and I put them in. I thought I had it with my jewelry that I took. I'm going to use that. And here is another beaded. See, I have the red one. Someone bought them before because I had them as a set for 45. And see, it comes down there. me see if I can find it. That in there. I'm almost. Somebody wanted to see the earrings, and I was gonna.
Yeah. Are you still on?
What are you looking for?
I was looking for the bill of sale from the home.
Okay. I've gone to my room and picked the one I have in my room. Okay. These are the ones I wore. So, are these the ones you were talking about? The loops one is 15. Usually when someone buys a pair of any of my merch, it doesn't matter if earrings or a set or where is my feather? That's what I want to know. Or smudge kit. I always send them a gift too, not just that one. And here is my feather with what's it called? Graphite stone. Helps keep the negativity away. So this here I was doing them 75, and then someone says that's a lot. I go, but if you go to Powell's, you see them, their prices are higher than what I do. And yes, they get mad at me because I'm not selling it for the price or the donations that they give. It's just that I know that many people have a certain income, just as myself. This is what I do on my side to do this, so I have a little extra cash. The fans, I'm letting them go for 45. They were 75, but I'm letting them go for 45 now. I still have more feathers. I can make other ones. So, and when I send them to you, they come in a protection bubble bag because I don't want them to break or roll the wrong way. And those who have purchased some of my fans know that I take them very much in pride. But again, if anyone is interested in any, I do have it on my YouTube shorts if you're looking for, or even in my Facebook or them. You just let me know, and we can do. What do you want to purchase? Oh my goodness! Now I'm pulling my hair back. Goodness sakes! All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Many blessings. Have a beautiful, pleasant, and peaceful day. And yes, Sparky. Even the little loop ones, they sell them between $100 to $250. I try not to go. My native sisters say, "No, you're supposed to put." Again, I just want to help others to enjoy. After me beating them, I do pray over them. So, as that said, how much for the last pair of earrings? Oh, the long ones? I'll do it for 25. You can get hold of me on Messenger or email me or Facebook. Okay. I did have a website. I put it down because I didn't have much merch. I did have, but not enough customers. So I had left it up for 2 years and just one or two here. And so I just cut it off, and I just want to do that. Okay, Lisa, you can email me and let me know which ones you want. You can look at the live stream again and write it down, and then you can let me know. Okay, because the ones I showed you had alphabets on it, and the last one didn't have one. That one is my last pair because I have the other one over there. Sometimes I admire myself. I see a picture how the earring is, and I'm doing, but I always end up putting turquoise with it because I want you to be grounded with Mother Earth. Excuse me. All right, everyone. It's time to come to an end. Thank you, Sparky, for always being here and helping out and communicating with the family here. You are blessings to every channel you're on and help them. You are one of the Creator's angels. Thank you. Sam, JP, Lisa, SONGAA, Jay, Etsy. I know many have left, but that's okay. Michelle, thank you. Heidi, Candy, Bob and Maddie, Mike, Robin, Karen, I feel like I mentioned Griff, and also Alfonso, the beautiful music and everything that you had shared. I appreciate that. I'm sure everyone in my community enjoyed it. And I said Bob already. And John T. Thank you so much. And everyone, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Good Auto Blazer. Thank you again for joining me in my live here. I hope I've had Andrew, excuse me, Andy, and Rojo. Thank you so much for joining me this morning on this live, and many blessings to you all. You have a good day. Oh, I thought that was my hair sticking up, and it's the light. Goodness sake. Oh, all right, everyone. Thank you for coming. Hi, hi.